Victory Housing Trust has been going 4 years now, which is coming up to our 4th anniversary. We own about 4,700 properties across the north of Norfolk, and we're building new properties roughly at about the rate of 1 a week at the moment. Well, the Victory Charter is a new project for us, which is all about trying to get the views of tenants and what they would like us to do over the next 4 to 5 years. Over the past 4 years, we've been very guided by a set of promises that were agreed with tenants, and we are now coming to the end of those promises, and we want to establish the new set of objectives for us over the next 5 years.
The Victory Charter is designed to take us into the future, and so we're consulting as widely as we can, both amongst staff and residents, to work out what it is that people want us to do so that we can set a new agenda for the organisation.
Well, it's important to get residents involved in developing the Victory Charter because we want to know what their views are. If we go off and do new projects thinking that we know what people want, we might get it completely wrong. So the best way to find out what people want is to ask. And so we're using a number of techniques to ask people what they like about the current service so that we can keep doing it, but also what they don't like about the current service so we can make improvements.
Well, I think it's a terribly exciting project, and I think really this is a first. Other housing trusts quite often make a list of what they think the tenants' priorities and needs are and then ask them to vote on it, but this is actually coming to us to ask us our opinions and views.
Well, we're reaching out to residents in a variety of ways. More recently we've put a pantomime on. The whole purpose of that was to encourage people with young children to come to a venue where we could talk to the adults and get their views whilst their children were being entertained by a professional pantomime team.
We were talking, myself included and the staff, with their parents about what their needs would be, because of course their needs are going to be totally different from somebody like myself, or whatever the age spectrum, we're trying to include everybody in it so everybody has a say, and so at the end of the day we can get a really balanced view.
We are door knocking and asking people's views on the door. We are telephoning people and doing surveys in that way. We're also using a VW camper van, which we've got touring across our estates across North Norfolk. We're literally parking it outside people's houses, inviting them to jump in and videoing their thoughts. We want to know what people like about our service, what they don't like, and how we can improve. And it's been a great way of engaging with people in a completely new way, and it's been very well received by those that we've spoken to.
I think the camper van idea is fantastic. It is so original and really exciting, and a real fun way too to put over your views.
The thing that we're always looking for is to get residents involved. Sometimes it needs something like this to go out and meet them.
Very, very good. I just hope that there's plenty of people come and use it.
Yes, it's certainly a good idea, get out on the streets and be seen.
There's a lot of positives that come out of it, and people who do care can come along and air
put their
views.
words across, yeah.
I think it's really important that tenants do get involved while we're developing this charter. Victory are trying to do their very best for us, but we're the ones that know what we need. I would urge that residents really do engage in this exercise and trust Victory.
The end result of this whole process is the fact that we develop a Victory Charter which sets out what our residents want for the future over the next 5 years. People can expect to see real change in their homes and their communities, and a real improvement. You'll see increasingly things happening over the next 5 years that have been decided on by residents, directed by residents, and delivered by staff, all working in partnership together. It's exciting times for the future because we're going to start improving our service, but improving our service not in ways which we think are the best, but in ways that are dictated by our residents who at the end of the day will know what they want to see.
This is a big project for us, and I'm very excited about that because we've never gone out and put quite so much time and effort into finding out what our residents really want us to do. And once we've got those requirements from them, we can then set about putting those things in place and improving on the services that we deliver and improving the lives of our residents.